Hi, this is Marie with Joy for Balance Energy, and I wanted to do a video. I haven't posted in probably 5 days on Instagram, and there were a lot of lessons that I learned through that time. That's why I haven't posted. And as we all know, we're all going through the awakening process, and so you're always learning on a daily basis. And so that's partially what I wanted to talk about today, and I thought I would do it outside because it's such a beautiful day. Just get a couple things out of the way from the beginning here is I would invite you to go check out my YouTube channel. You can go to my bio in Instagram and click on the link, and that'll take you to my channel. I'm really wanting to grow my channel. I've been doing it organically because I want the right people part of the channel. I don't want to do a big promotion and keep promoting to just get any old person in there. I want like-minded people that really enjoy what they're receiving with my readings. So I'm inviting you to go and click the link. Check out my videos. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and hit the bell, and then you'll receive all of my uploaded videos. What else? Also my website, JOY4BALANCE.com. You can go there. There's some wonderful meditations there, energy healing. There's some posts that are also posted there. You could also schedule a private reading with me on my website. So it's, a work in progress, and I'm taking things slow because, as some of you may know, I mentioned a workshop probably, I think it's been like 2 months, and I lost the whole workshop. And so that obviously there was a lesson there that I needed to learn, and so I'm taking my time. I'm taking one day at a time and promoting, and I'm actually also in training for a technique, and it's kind of like, it's another tool, but it is with hypnosis. I've been a certified hypnotist for, like 20 years. And so this other tool that I'm, studying with is beautiful. It helps you much quicker than just your normal hypnosis. And so I will be talking about that more and more as I get closer to graduating on that. So that's some exciting stuff too. So I think the topic that I wanted to talk about is how to catch yourself in old energy, because it will creep up. I had that happen to me. We need to be careful not to project what we're feeling, like what we are wanting, on somebody else when they don't follow through and provide that for you. It's totally up to us to make us happy, make us feel loved. And once you can get the hang of that, and it takes work, because believe me, I've been working hard on that, but at the same time, it's easy to make mistakes, and you just need to forgive yourself and be loving to yourself, because you are a divine being, and you're going to make mistakes. But the last thing you want to do when you are learning and seeing a old energy coming through, just you forgive yourself, be loving, and move on. And sit down, take a couple deep breaths in and out, just to calm your energy back down, so that you could raise your frequency back up again, so that you don't stay down here. And that was very important to me, because I truly believe, sorry, Bentley's out here with me. Bentley, come over here. Come over here, baby. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. We're doing a video. You want to say hi? No? Yeah, he just wants to stay down there. But anyway, where was I going with that? The negative energy is really not good for you. That's what makes us sick. Stress, negative feelings, negative self-talk, all these things, arguing, and it really puts your energy back into the old energy, and it's not healthy. And so I want to be sure that you stay cognizant of that. Everybody wants to live, a long time, and boy, we can do it. But we have to be in control of this, because this gets in the way sometimes. We need to be here. And I'm learning this myself. I can't say that I've mastered it. This is something that there's a lot to it. And I happen to be a highly sensitive individual as well, which I can become overwhelmed if overstimulated. And when that happens, Bentley, that doesn't help, because then I instantly feel myself going into this frustrated mode. And so for some of you, that are highly sensitive, you'll understand this. Bentley, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come see mommy. Come here. Okay, then just sit then. Be good. So anyway, now he's barking at the neighbors. Bentley, be good, baby. Ugh. So, back to what I was saying. As you start to feel yourself becoming frustrated, that's the time to take a few breaths, step back. If it's somebody that you're in a disagreement with, take time from that, step away, explain to that person that you're not trying to be rude, but you need to just simmer back down. So I had to go ahead and take the dog in the house. He was not going to stop. So anyway, take a step back from the situation. Let the person know that I'm not trying to upset you by taking a break here, but I need to just take a break and calm down, and then we can go back to the conversation, because then that way you're able to get your emotions under control, understand that this is just a process that you go through as a sensitive, so that you don't blow, which unfortunately I did have a blow moment, because I became overstimulated with what was being talked about. And I mean, it was shocking to me how quickly things heated up inside of me, and I wasn't ready for it. It crept up, and then I realized, I'm going, oh my gosh, okay, you need to stop. So anyway, so I'm not bringing this as a negative thing to you. It's being put out there to help you, because we all need to help one another. I think that's very important. And again, when you're thinking up here, this will get you in trouble every time, especially in a conversation that maybe you're having a disagreement on. It will take you to places that you don't want to go. But if you can just remind yourself to stay mindful and in here and respond with your heart, then it's going to go a lot better for you. I'm sorry about noise from my neighbors. They just came home. So it's just one of those videos where life is going to do what it does, and you just go ahead and take it in with love and keep going. What else did I want to discuss with you? Life can be a lot of fun, as long as you're keeping positive thoughts. And, if you're really struggling and you are in this lower energy, I would suggest put on a funny movie. Take the time, put on a funny comedian or something that's going to make you laugh. And that's really going to pull you back up to a higher frequency, because you want to try to stay up here as much as you can. Now, we're not perfect. We're going to drop here sometimes, like I did. And just try and stay elevated, because then you will see all the beautiful things that will start coming to you. Because I know that when I have my frequency up and I go out into the world, it's like the world just treats me so wonderfully. All the signal lights are all green. Everything is just magically doing what it's doing, and it's like, oh, this is great. And another thing that I do, just as a thing to try, is before I go and leave the house, I go ahead and I ask Mother Mary and Archangel Michael to protect my vehicle and me, and to make it a beautiful day out. And it's almost like getting ahead of something before you're actually in the car driving down the road. You've put that intention out there. And so by putting that intention out there and believing it, that's when things come to you that are very pleasant. And it doesn't have to be huge things. It could be little things, like I said, signal lights, a parking spot, people being nice to you, smiling at you rather than grimacing. Because the energy that you're in is what you will attract. And I've been on both sides of that. And believe me, I like people smiling at me much better than grimacing, angry people. Probably because I am a sensitive, and it really impacts me when there's somebody that is not in a very great mood. And, I brought it to me because I went out, I was at a lower frequency. So if you really want to change your life, just start with the positive thoughts. Don't kick yourself. When you receive a compliment, receive it. I used to have a heck of a time with that, but I've learned that if I can receive a compliment, I'm going to feel good here, and I'm going to begin to give, and it will be free flowing, coming in and going out. And that is a beautiful thing, because that's how you grow. That's how you raise your frequency. That's how you have all these wonderful things that come to you out of nowhere. And it's just a beautiful way of living. And so I know I've kind of scattered around on my conversation, but I just wanted to share with you this information. And to be authentic with you, let you know I am not perfect either. Anybody that thinks that they are not. One last thing I want to touch on, and I think it's an important one, because I've seen a lot of it coming through in my readings. And what that is people in relationships. We're all ascending at different levels, and we're not always even keel with one another. And so as one starts to ascend, and I'm not saying that one is better than the other, it's just you may not understand each other as well. And that's what's been kind of going on with my relationship, because that person doesn't understand those things yet. And so I could be speaking about it and they won't get it. And so I guess the point I'm trying to make is there's been a lot of relationships that have had to go their separate way, because it was like they were just feeling like they were growing apart because they could no longer communicate, because they were on different levels. And neither one of them are bad people, wonderful people that probably loved each other dearly. It's just when you're going through growth like this, you change as an individual. Your beliefs start to change, and you even might start eating differently. There's a lot of things that change, and so that partner may not quite get it. And so they're either going to grow with you, or they're maybe going to grow apart. And I know that that could sound really scary to some people. I know that I had that touch of fear that kind of hit me. I'm going, oh, am I going to, lose my partner because of, the changes that I've made, the ascension that I've gone through, and the things that I am now doing a lot differently. But if you could just have faith in what you're doing and know that you're doing the right thing and surrender into it, everything will work out in divine timing, in the perfect way. These emotions that we go through is all coming from here. And it's really an illusion in a sense. It's your mind that's throwing stuff out there, and it can stunt your progression moving forward and learning what you want to learn. So I think I pretty much covered what I wanted to talk about, but things in life right now are moving very quickly. And I've mentioned, energy before. And this energy is moving quicker, and things are starting to, change from what we've been going through. Things are starting to open up a little bit. And, one day you can be here, and another day it's just like this. It kind of like smacks you down sometimes, and you just need to roll with it. My favorite thing is go with the flow. And I tell myself that all the time, especially when I get knocked down. I pick myself back up and I go, okay, you just need to go with the flow. Everything's going to be perfect. And I always try to keep it very positive. Because when you go into that negative, you're going to breed negative, and you don't want to do that. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say at this point. I think that I've talked to you long enough, but I hope you understood what I was talking about, and I hope it made sense, because I'm not reading off a script. It's all just coming from here, and I'm sharing with you and hoping that you pick something up from it. And so, like I said, check out my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll receive my uploads. And I'm sorry that it's been a few days since I had posted, but like I said, you need to know when to step back from things so that you can deal with whatever it is you're going through, and take that self-care that you need, because then you're being authentic to yourself. Because your true friends on the social networks won't be upset because you haven't posted in a couple days. So keep that in mind too. It's very important that we go with the flow of our life, because that's the only way we're going to be able to really serve everybody else. Because we have to be happy first, and then share and give to others. So that's my message, and I will start posting more. Things have been getting to that level that I'm moving back into my work, and I'm just very grateful that I have all, that I have on the social networks, and participating and trying to help any way that I can. And I know that all of you, light workers, energy healers, we are needed to help each other. And that's what's going to make our world a better place. And that's the process that we're in right now. And so stay positive, be loving to yourself, and things will be beautiful. So I send you much love, and I will be talking with you again soon. Take care.